We will be speaking about Elizabeth Taylor. Elizabeth Taylor made 61 films and had roles in 7 television series. Her most significant works are the film Who's Afraid of Virginia Woolf from 1966, which was ranked number 1 and won her an Oscar for Best Actress. And the film Cat on a Hot Tin Roof from 1958 was ranked number 2, and she even received an Oscar nomination for her performance. According to biographer William Mann, Elizabeth Taylor was the most traumatic screen star in the Hollywood firmament. Film critic Peter Bradshaw states her film roles often mirrored her personal life, and many critics continue to regard her as always playing herself rather than acting. According to William Mann, everything that is standard about celebrities today can be traced to Elizabeth Taylor. She was a supernova celebrity who pioneered a new standard of fame even before 24/7 media. Taylor was a successful entrepreneur. She introduces the best-selling perfume line, White Diamonds, which helped her turn into an icon for people. Today, she still stars in White Diamond commercials.
So to continue on with our presentation, what was it about their work that appealed to American audiences? Elizabeth Taylor, she had many appeals. That's why she was so popular, not only in America, but pretty much everywhere around the globe. First of all, she did not live a boring, sheltered lifestyle. She lived a very frivolous lifestyle. She was always under the microscope of the media and the public. She was married eight times, so obviously she was in the media a lot. Secondly, she was a sex symbol, which added to her appeal, but of course this did not take away from the immense talent that she had. Just look at her filmography. She had an extensive catalog of critically acclaimed films and performances, and she actually won 2 Oscars. Later in her career, she was considered a gay icon. She did a lot of philanthropy for HIV and AIDS. In fact, she raised over $270 million for AIDS research in her lifetime. So she obviously had an enormous impact, not only on the social issues, because she was very political, but also that kind of impact does a lot for the youth and American culture in general. So we chose 2 clips that were a fair representation of Elizabeth Taylor's work. The first one was from 1958, "Cat on a Hot Tin Roof," and the second one was "Who's Afraid of Virginia Woolf" from 1966. Both of them have their similarities and differences. Both deal with the turbulence of a relationship and a marriage. One is more extreme than the other. And both, of course, showcase the type of talent and emotions that she can evoke in a performance. So here's "Cat on a Hot Tin Roof." So that's "Cat on a Hot Tin Roof." And then the second clip is from "Who's Afraid of Virginia Woolf." So what's going on in this scene is another turbulent relationship with the husband and wife at a university. The husband's played by Richard Burton, and the wife is played by Elizabeth Taylor. And in this scene, towards the end of the film, Richard Burton's character tells Elizabeth Taylor's character that their son has died in a car accident, but in reality, they don't have a son. It's all imaginary. It's fake, and this is sort of his way of letting go of the relationship.
Leave around noon, I suppose.
I will not let you decide these things.
Because there are matters of identification, naturally, and arrangements to be made.
You can't do this. I won't let you do this. Get your hand off me.
I haven't done anything. anything. Now you listen to me. Our son is dead.
You're not
Can you
going
get that in your head?
Let go of me.
Listen to me carefully. We got a telegram. There was a car accident, and he's dead. Poof. Just like that. Now, how do you like it?
No!
That should be all.
So as you can see, the two clips have their similarities and differences about a relationship, but they're acted in different ways. Obviously, one is more dramatic than the other, but that's two different characters. So what I learned from looking at Elizabeth Taylor's work, the three films that we watched, was it sort of gave me a greater understanding and a greater appreciation for classic films, because unlike films today, they didn't have the resources to rely on CGI and stuff like that. They sort of relied just on storytelling and camera angles and music and sound design. And not only this, it gave me a greater respect for Elizabeth Taylor, because like I knew about her philanthropy work, but I didn't know the sort of talent that she had, and it's clear to me that she's one of the most talented actresses in American history.